Welcome everyone to a wonderful reaction. We got Band-Maid KANAMI. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
KANAMI. She is the guitarist, and she is going to. I expect like it was kind of when we did the Saiki one, we didn't know what to expect or
Yeah.
anything like that. I kind of know what to expect from this one, but I think that this one's gonna be a little bit different.
Hmm.
She is like the lead guitarist, I
Mm.
think.
Yeah.
I knew Miku does a lot of rhythm, but
Mm.
this one she does like a lot of the solos,
Yeah.
and I'm very intrigued on how this one's going to play out.
Me too.
And you got any thoughts before we go into it, Huxley?
We just want to thank Orange, Orange, but I'm butchering.
Orange, yes,
Orange, yeah, Orange for putting this together.
orange,
Orange, okay,
orange,
I've got it.
orange, and
Yes,
whoever else is involved.
and
I know
everyone
there were some other
involved.
names. Yeah, yeah. I could like thank you so
I
much
am
for
gonna,
putting the
I'm gonna
documentary
list them
together.
in the video description on YouTube. So yeah,
All
thanks
right,
to them
okay.
for putting together this awesome documentary.
It's an amazing, and I just can't wait for this. Like when the series is over, it's gonna be like, what do we do now?
We're
Like,
just gonna have to
what do we do
rewatch them
from
in
this?
our own time,
We're
aren't we?
gonna have to rewatch it, right?
I'm up for
We
that.
do have a playlist going that for songs that we can actually listen to,
Yeah, the ones
for
that
the
we've
ones that we've
reacted.
reacted
Yeah,
to. Yeah, I have made a playlist
that is
for
a
that
godsend.
already. And I can't tell you how many times I listened to Ready to
Mm,
Rock over and over and over on Friday, man.
yeah,
It was just time after time after time
just
after time.
loop.
I was just like, just
Yeah.
looping the song. It was so good.
Oh, and also,
I mean,
I know this video may already be out by the time that this video goes out, but we also reacted to Clupo, which is Miku's side project, didn't we?
Miku's set, yeah, her second
Yeah,
project, which was very interesting,
yeah, yeah,
honestly.
yeah. It's
I
good.
definitely very much enjoyed that.
Yeah, go check out the
But
video.
that, yeah, go check out that video, guys. It's fucking great. Um, with that said, let's go ahead and get this fucking ball rolling, man.
Let's.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Y'all let me know if it's too loud for y'all or not.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kanagawa Prefecture in the Tokyo area, a mixture of heavily urbanized areas, farmlands, and mountains, punctuated by the tourist destinations of Kamakura, Enoshima, and Hakone. Its capital, Yokohama, is the second biggest city in Japan and a port city, well known all over the world.
I've been there.
Kanami was born in this
Nice.
prefecture near Yokohama on September 28th. Being the youngest child of her family with an older brother and sister. As both of her siblings were already learning piano, Kanami's mother asked her to learn piano as well. But she also liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun. Her parents wanted Kanami to try various activities like ballet, calligraphy, and English, to name a few. Over the years, Kanami continued to learn piano as she has a natural talent for it and really loves playing. A passion that she shared multiple
Hold on.
times on social
So,
media.
so I'm
Wow.
gonna stop right there. So learning piano is one of the hardest instruments you could ever learn,
Mm,
to me.
yeah.
So most people that play guitar, and so whenever I play guitar, I learned guitar first, and
Mm,
it was harder for me to learn piano afterwards.
yeah.
But people that learn piano then play guitar have an easier time
Mm,
learning guitar.
yeah. Yeah.
So her learning piano first actually makes a lot more sense
Mm-hmm.
than saying like, okay, I'm gonna go guitar then piano.
Mm,
Having a very versatile like sense of how the piano works and notes and where they are
yeah.
gives you a very good grasp on how guitar should sound
Mm,
and like all the keys and stuff and all the scales. You know your scales already.
yeah.
So
Makes a
like
lot
I
of
wish I would
sense.
have learned piano. Yeah, I wish I would have learned piano before guitar.
Mm,
But that's very fucking dope because that's probably going to come in way handy. What's up, guys?
absolutely. Yeah.
Media. Kanami confessed that from her childhood to her junior high school years, she only listened to classical music and was very influenced by Chopin. Kanami plays piano for the introduction of the song Start Over.
Oh, spoilers.
She
Oh, man,
also
I'm excited
performed
for
the
that one.
introduction of Daydreaming on piano live multiple times. In her interviews, Kanami describes herself as tenin in Japanese, which is translated as natural funny man. Tenin literally means nature
That is
or
fantastic.
natural.
You're right there, Keith.
Oh my god. Oh,
She is a natural funny man. That is
oh
so
my
funny.
god. Oh
I
my
love
god.
that.
Like
I love that.
I'm gonna start calling you Tenen now.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, thank you.
gonna describe myself. I give myself the name of Tenen now.
Yeah.
I am a funny man.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
The word has been shortened from tenin boke. In Japan, there is a traditional comedy act known as manzai, where the humor comes from the interaction between a straight man and a funny man, not unlike the double act comedy in the West with Laurel and Hardy, for example, or Abbott and
classic.
Costello. The funny man being the comic character as opposed to the straight man in this comedy duo.
Oh, I get it.
誰だとあいよあいよみんちょまたかなみどうぞじゃあみんちょクイズ教えてぽはい私の野望についてです一つがさいちゃんと結婚することそしてもう一つは何でしょうか待ってさらっと野望がねさいちゃんと結婚することってさらっと言ったっぽねさてさあミンチョのマイブームは何ですかぽはいミンチョのマイブームは、ミサにしか見れミサしか見れないインスタのアカウントをやってるんですけど自分がミサ限定なのミサしか見れないからフォロワーもミサしかいない
That is great.
なんでそれでご飯を作ったら、そこに乗せて、で偉いって書いたりしたらミサが
Oh my
偉いねってこと
god.
That is so funny.
That
どうしてインスタで作ったっぽこうやってね、ご飯作ったの並んでいくじゃん、でそれでちゃんと手料理を作るっていうモチベーションを上げるためにやっております素敵なマイブームだねありがとうなんでミサ一人なんだぽミサが先生なのミサはね偉いねって褒めてくれる褒めてくれるからミサはなるほどね絶対ミサちゃんだったらいいねってしてくれるからってことはいはいでそれをさいちゃんには見せないと見てくれるあ
no.
やっぱミサだけどじゃあミサちゃんこれからも頑張ってください全員いいね
This is like if I set up an account or something and I was like, okay, I'm only setting up this account so only Huxley follows it. Only Huxley will see these.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That's like, I'd be like, hey, did I do good? And you would like the post or whatever. And
Yes.
you only get one
Well
like every
done.
single time. Well done. Let's go. Oh my
Or the classic
God.
like dad response, like thumb up.
Thumbs up. Like, let's go. You did it. You did it. Good job,
Well
buddy.
done.
Oh my God.
That is great.
全員いいねありがとう
In Kanami's case, her funny talk is not deliberate, but natural. It's like that friend you have who is smart, but naturally strange in a funny way, if that makes sense.
That's me all day. I'm just funny looking.
Saiki and
not a
Miku
job
talked about
interview.
Kanami during an episode of the radio show Band-Maid Nippon.
まずはじゃあギターのかなみちゃんはいかなみちゃんもねちょっとなんでそんな不思議な感じなんですよなんだろう小鳩が多分一番バンドメイドでやばいって
思われてるよ。
思われてるんですけどぽ、かなみちゃんもなかなかだと小バと思うぽ。
それは同感です。
ね、同感でしょぽ。
なんかね、かなみちゃんはあれなんだよね。二面性があるっていう
そうだぽね。
言い方していいの？
うん。なんか普段は本当にふわふわしてて、すごくなんだろう。ほんわかしたね。お嬢様みたいな、
お姫様みたい。
あ、そうだっぱね。
おとぎの国のお姫様みたいな。
眠ってそう。
あ、そう、眠り姫っぽい。なんかおしとやかなお姫様って感じなんですけど、
なんか小鳥たちとかと遊んでそうなイメージだっぽ。森の中で。
There was also a moment during the US tour in 2022 where Kanami introduced herself for the second time when the crowd was calling her name.
The cheers.
I feel like a lot of her personality is like me, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is like I feel like her and I would like we're just goofy people, and that's just how it is. And we have like that high kind of energy, and we're just because I don't like most of the things that I say. I don't mean for them to be funny. They just somehow are.
Yeah.
It's like some people just find that funny in the way it's just the way that I talk every day, man.
Yeah.
Like, are you saying that I'm a funny man now?
A tenon.
I'm a tenon now. That is me. I am a tenon. Yeah, see, from piano to guitar.
In senior high school, Kanami joined a popular music club as a
Oh, how cute is that, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
that is cool.
this is
but
why I
started
watch
to learn
anime.
guitar a few months later after watching a senior classmate play. Kanami wanted to play guitar to look cool in the eyes of the other girls.
Oh my god.
And it worked.
ギターを弾いてるかなみ先輩ってかっこいいよねって言ってもらえるようになって、それが気持ちよくてずっとギターを弾いてました。
This is the beginning of Kanami's journey as a guitarist. She started to
That's
learn
so
the basics
cool.
by herself without any knowledge or even a band to practice with. At one point, a third-year senior who taught her guitar asked Kanami to join his band composed of classmates. The members gave Kanami songs to learn from bands like Kiss, Metallica, and Deep Purple.
Lovely.
But the first song she
You got anything to say about that, Huxley? You know? You got anything to say about that?
Yeah, a fantastic choice of bands to choose from, definitely. And I now just want to hear Band-Maid cover Kiss and Metallica.
Oh my god, you
That
would,
good.
bro. You freak. I think that would be kind of like
You
I think that my
can't
favorite song that
deny.
they look, I think
can't.
that if they did Love Gun, I think Love Gun
Oh
would
my
probably
God.
go real hard, bro. That would be a funny ass song
What
for
a
them to
pick
do
that
too.
hit me out of nowhere.
What a
I didn't expect you to say
Bro,
that.
that song is so fucking. That's one of my favorite songs.
What would I like? I mean, I would like to hear "I Was Made for Loving You." That would be funny to hear.
That
them
would
do
be super cool.
Yeah.
Or what's the maybe they said Metallica? Maybe hear like One by them.
my
Do
God,
that
yeah.
one. I'm
would
pretty
be
sure
good.
she could do the solo.
Yeah.
I'm pretty damn sure she could.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. I would love to hear that one too.
Yeah.
she had to learn was However by Glay. As she was covering more and more songs from Western hard rock bands, Kanami had so much fun that she decided to create her own one-person band, filling all the roles herself.
What?
Kanami was not
What?
The fun.
Hold that shit right now. You're telling me this
person.
woman can play every single instrument in the band if she really fucking wanted to.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me actually.
Oh my god.
We need to hear
These girls
this
just are so fucking they're more
I know.
talented than like
need to
this
hear
is
this
now
next.
that we're digging. Yeah, well, like this is gonna be fucking awesome.
is gonna be our
I want
side
to hear
quest.
this.
not really into the idea
Right?
of joining as a band, as it's difficult to find one where all the members have the same level of motivation and the same ambitions. This is why Kanami started to learn programming and write her own songs
Oh my
so she
God,
wouldn't
the
have
whole
to
thing.
rely on a band.
She's a nerd. I'm a nerd. He's a nerd.
Oh my god.
I love this. She's a sound nerd like me, man.
If playing every instrument and singing is not good enough, but she learns all the programming and mastering and everything else. This is cool.
She's just like, I'm just gonna do everything. I'm just gonna do all of this. I'm gonna produce it. I'm gonna, sound engineer the shit out of this song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like this whole album. There's her. Like,
you know what? Actually, she reminds me of us.
What? A little bit, yeah, because we have
to learn all of this. Yeah,
all of this, and we're still not good at it.
No, we're okay.
we're all right.
Kanami wanted to enroll in a university of music, but she finally followed her parents' wishes and went to a regular university, where she studied economics and management to learn how to.
So Chat, I was gonna say Chat just said this. She also has a degree in economics.
Polska Bob, nice to have you in here.
Promote herself as a professional musician. Even though she was still a student, Kanami worked hard to polish her skills and find her way through the music industry. She built a soundproof room and took singing lessons, even though she didn't really like to sing.
What is
Kanami
this?
also posted a lot of covers on YouTube and Nico Nico, until one day, someone finally contacted her.
She was the first member to join after Miku.
Kanami's hard work paid off as she was contacted to join a female rock band.
Mincho 最初に見つけて、ね、で見つけてもらって声かけてもらって。どこで見つけるの？ネットで動画をやっぱ聞いてみたみたいな上げてて、そこからで私がもともとはシンガーソングライターを弾き語りでこう歌いますみたいなやってたんですけど、バンドじゃなくて。
She met with the management who explained the concept and played songs made for the band. For the maid outfits, Kanami had already performed in one during a school culture festival.
That's funny.
So it was not a problem for her as she really liked the concept. As for the songs, she found that they were cool, so she immediately said yes. Plus, she always wanted to be a lead guitarist and work with a female lead singer without having to sing. From this moment, Kanami was the first member to join Band-Maid.
Oh,
spoilers.
Spoiler, I know, right?
At the beginning,
wow,
the songs performed by Band-Maid were sent by external songwriters and selected by the members. After listening to the A-side of Band-Maid's first single called Ai to Jonetsu no Matadoru, we can imagine that Kanami mentioned her love for Santana, a famous Mexican guitarist, singer, and songwriter.
Oh my god, me too. Santana's got to be one of the best guitars. Like me, I know you can't see my guitars anymore, but you can kind of see it on the edge of my screen right there. Like you can kind of see it right there. I have two guitars over there. I love Santana. Jimmy Page is another one for me. Like there's so many good, like Slash is another one. Even though I'm not a big 80s fan, Slash is such a really good guitarist. Eric Clapton's another one that I absolutely love. Jimi Hendrix. Like, man, for her to love Santana, me too. I absolutely love this guy. I am fanboying a little bit. Konami's probably starting to be my favorite now.
Yeah. That's fine.
She found Santana thanks to her father's vinyl collection, as he listened mostly to rock from the 70s and 80s.
That's cool.
Nice.
Kanami was still a novice in songwriting, but she continued to submit her songs anyway. Although it was really hard for her to keep writing all those songs that were never approved. Thankfully, KANAMI had the support of Saiki, who encouraged her to continue to write more and more.
Oh.
While performing the songs provided by the songwriters, KANAMI kept on learning and improving until her determination was finally rewarded when, 2 years after their formation, the first ever song
Alone.
written and arranged by Band-Maid was released.
Oh, I didn't know that was her that did that, though. That's super cool. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's on the playlist.
Yes.
Such a great song, man.
KANAMI is the
I gotta tell you, so that's another song that is starting to be in like my top 3
Is
is
it?
that song. And for her to like for me to know that she wrote that song and
Yeah.
composed it,
Great.
amazing song even more now.
Yeah. So
kind of
talented.
person who has to compose all the time. She loves to create new songs and takes requests from the other members when they have an idea. It's even easier for KANAMI this way as she doesn't have to start from scratch.
Okay.
When she does, KANAMI uses a riff or a melody, writes around it, and sends each part to each member, starting with Misa.
Interesting.
There are not a lot
'Cause
of
she's the
directions for
baseline.
Misa
Yeah.
to follow, except when KANAMI wants her to slap or stand out during a specific part of the song. Misa, being a very fast worker, gets her response to KANAMI quickly, which means then KANAMI can start programming the drums for Akane. At first, KANAMI received a lot of feedback from Akane about the drums being impossible or requiring 5 arms, but with time, she improved her
5
programming and
arms.
wrote difficult but playable drums with the help of Akane.
Oh
Let's
my
take
god.
Black Hole, for example.
I
で
don't
も
think
そ
we
こ
know
は
this
最初
one.
もっと難しかったんです。これは無理って言われて代わりに出してもらって別パターンを採用してます。辛口とか地獄とか名付けられたパターンも振ってもらっ
Named
たんです
Spicy
けど、
Hot in Hell.
確か地獄っていうパターンになったんだと思い
I
ます。
love this.
KANAMI wanted Black Hole to be the fastest song possible, but also chaotic, which makes it even harder for Akane. With Akane's drums locked in, KANAMI can add the guitars and work with Saiki on the lead vocals.
That's cool.
The first demo of a song is actually recorded on a piano by KANAMI with her voice as the demo for the vocals, so the song
okay.
might change completely when Saiki's voice is added. A part of this process was featured in the Band-Maid US Tour 2022 documentary, where we can see KANAMI presenting her idea for Memorable to Saiki.
La 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 la
For backing vocals,
Like,
That's cool.
does every single one of these members like are they all able to sing like this or something?
It seems so.
Are they
yeah.
all able? It
Yeah.
seems like they're all singers. Like, but
They're
Saiki is like
literally
the lead singer.
oozing talent, aren't they? All of them. Oozing.
All of them. There's so many here.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ! Is there anything that these women can do,
I
man?
know.
Like musically,
I
there's
don't
like,
think
is there
so.
anything that they can do?
I don't think so.
Someone says that wait until we get to the Miku 3-parter.
Mhm.
That's gonna be
Yeah, we can't
that's
wait
gonna
for
be
that.
a rough one because that's gonna be
Very
a long
excited.
that's gonna be a long one. I'm very
Yeah.
excited for that one. But I think the next one we're doing is what, Akane?
Yeah.
the gorilla on drums,
The
baby.
gorilla.
Let's go.
The
Who's gonna-
5-armed gorilla.
The 5-armed gorilla.
Konami proposes some of them, Miku and Saiki also propose some others, and finally, their vocal director sometimes gives advice during the recording sessions. The rhythm guitar is something Konami adds at the end of her writing process.
I think that's puzzle.
When Miku has to sing, her part is, of course, simplified, but Konami doesn't think much about this when composing. Talking about Miku, Konami's way of writing is totally different when she writes a song for Miku, like Sayanakadori. Even though Konami adopts her writing to Miku's voice, she wants Miku to grow as a singer, so she is always trying to challenge her.
この最後は変えてほしいって小鳩に言われたので、ちょっと成長の意味も込めて変えたら、最初高くて出るかわかんないって言われちゃって、頑張れって。
Oh, love that.
And she nailed it.
I love that encouragement that they give each other too.
Yeah.
She's like, I think this might be a little too high for him. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Good,
You
'cause
can
we
do
know
this.
You can do it, yeah.
We know you can do
Real
it.
sisterhood,
Oh,
innit?
PRS. This is the guitar.
Yeah.
Konami has had a lot of different guitars over the years. She has used a Flying V, a Les Paul, and Strat-style guitars. Her first collaboration was with a Dictone, when Konami was officially endorsed by the brand on May 21st, 2016. Konami even had her own signature model, the Dictone Modern Series 2.8 Signature, in 2 colors, red and green. But
Those are
there
pretty.
is one brand that we are used to seeing Konami with for a few years now. Paul Reed Smith guitars, or PRS.
Wow, they're gorgeous. He's like mouthing the words and stuff.
At
Like
the
doing
beginning of
beats.
2017, Konami switched from a Dictone to PRS, which was not leaving her previous endorser in good terms with Band-Maid's management, who was accused of forcing Konami to switch to PRS guitars. For the release of their first major album called Just Bring It, Band-Maid recorded the music video of Don't You Tell Me, where we can see Konami playing with a brand new
spoilers.
PRS
Spoilers.
408 Fire
Spoilers.
Red Burst,
Oh, spoilers.
borrowed from a guitarist amongst Band-Maid's staff. One thing for
I
sure,
love the sound of this.
Konami fell in love with PRS guitars.
もうファーストタッチで、うわ、弾きやすい、手に吸い付くってなって、で、音的にも特徴的なサウンドじゃないですか。私は特徴が欲しかったんですよね、バンドメイドに。ただ PRS ってしっかり弾かないとちゃんと鳴らないギターなので、今でも結構苦戦してるところがあるんで
That's
すけど、
humble as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
でもこの
That's humble.
PRS
You
を使
play
い
it
こなせる
perfectly.
よ
It's
うに
also
なったら
wrong, but yeah,
きっ
it's
とどのギターでも使いこなせると思ったので PRS にしました。これだとなりました。直感だったと思います。音も弾き心地もこれがいい。でもしっかり弾かないと音が鳴らないみたいな。
you do play it
難しい
right.
けどでもこれっていう感じでした。
Wow.
I love those teasers for
Mincho
songs
comes
we've
from
not
her
yet listened
username
to.
from the time she posted videos online,
I was
which
gonna
was
ask this.
KANAMINCHO.
Ah,
Incho
Yeah.
is a suffix to give a cute feel to a name that usually ended with a vowel I.
oh, okay.
This is how
Like
Konami
Kanami.
chose the nickname KANAMINCHO, then shortened into Mincho. It has been mentioned multiple times by the members that Konami has a switch when she is playing guitar.
ライブお給仕の時にギターを持ってこうお給仕に臨むと、なんだかこう人格が変わるというか、少しオラオラ系になるみたいで、
急に変わって、すごいこうやってきました。
マジで
このKANAMIがギター持ってこうやってやってきますから。
急に小鳩のマイク奪ってちょっと話したりとかする時とかもあって、
小型メンバーたちもすごいびっくりしちゃうみたいな時があります。
身内もびっくりするぐらいなんだ。
でも打ち合わせとか全くなしで、
いつ出てくるかもわからない。その時はなんかトランス状態みたいな感じっぽくて、私何やってたっていうのがあって、今日はねシンバルをかかと落とししてた。
I love that,
This
bro. I
moment can be
love
seen
that
when
so
the camera
much.
is on Kanami right after a short pose. Kanami enters in Mincho mode to focus on her music. Sometimes, Mincho becomes out of control, and it looks like this.
She gets lost.
Let's go. Oh my God. Oh no.
I was just going to say, sometimes when you get lost when we're discussing stuff and I have to reel you back in, I'm going to start saying, you've gone Mincho mode. That's what I'm going to say to you.
I am in Mincho mode.
Just to reel you back in again.
Just like, here, come on, buddy. I love that. I love that.
ミンチョはじゃあ最初にサイちゃんに会った時の印象、ミンチョ
記憶あるとこからでいいよ。
記憶あるところから。
いや記憶ないかもしれないからと。
記憶があるところだとぶっちゃけるとあーちゃんが最初にサイちゃんサイちゃんのことを先にあーちゃんが会ってたから多分かなみは嫌いなタイプの人だと思うって言われてた。
あったね。
結構それ言ってたね最初。
そうだからすごいビクビクしながら会ってあこの人かみたいな。でも話したらあれ普通に話せるってなってどっちだってなって。
Since Kanami met with Saiki, she can't stop showing how much she loves and admires her. It started with the first music video of Don't You Tell Me, where the personality of each member is highlighted for the first time. Since then, she's always showing her support to Saiki during live performances.
私はすごくボーカルの最近のことが大好きなので、はい一緒にアコースティックでこうできて。いいんだよそんなこと言わなくて。
You don't need to say such things. Oh. That's the kind of friend you need right there. Is like to gas you up so much, man. Like that, we all need a friend like this.
Ultimate support, yeah.
Right? Ultimate.
It's so cute.
I love that.
いいでしょ。素敵。はい。素敵です。素敵です。サイちゃんとっても素敵です。ありがとう。
It's been something used by the members for years during MCs. Sometimes, those moments are very sweet.
Look at Miku's face.
And sometimes, it gives us a memorable moment.
KANAMI is Japanese hentai.
Saiki also.
I'm sorry. I heard that correctly, right?
You did
I heard that
read
correctly.
the chat. It is in there also.
Yes. Okay. I'm just making sure that I heard that correctly.
You did.
Thank you for clarifying, chat. I appreciate that.
Likes to play this card with Kanami during songs for some funny stage interactions. One thing for sure, with these two on stage, you can expect a lot of emotions coming through their performance as
That
they
was
adore
very
those
good.
special moments. with just the two
I
of
can't
them.
find the acoustic ones on Spotify. Genius is an understatement, by the way. That is an understatement of the century.
Yeah, it is.
Music has been a part of Kanami's life since her childhood, and even if her passion for the guitar started late, Kanami worked hard to master the instrument, songwriting, and song production. Since that moment, every decision she made helped shape the passionate guitarist that we know today. Always impressive when she's on stage with her ability to convey emotions through her guitar, Kanami has moved a lot of fans over the years. From a try-it-all to a do-it-all, Kanami always had the ambitions to break through the music industry. And by joining Band-Maid, she was able to improve her play, learn from professional songwriters, and pursue her dream. Thanks to her Band-Maid support, Kanami continued to write song after song until they were approved by the management. And since 2016, she is the genius who writes Band-Maid's music. Improving and evolving song after song, exploring new territories, challenging her bandmates and herself by making songs that
Look
sound
at that
good.
face.
is
No, yeah, I was
simply just
thinking that.
beautiful.
Oh my god.
でもとにかく音楽には一生関わっていたいなっていうメンバーたちなんですよ、一人一人が。だからそれこそこれから10年後にどうなっているかは正直わからないし、5年後だって見当もつかないんですけど、音楽では絶対つながっていたいって思うメンバーたちですね。
Ain't that
もう
sweet?
このバンド、このメンバーが大好きすぎて、このメンバーと離れるのが絶対嫌だって思うんです。この先も少し立ち止まるような時が来るかもしれないですけど、このメンバーたちに囲まれているからこそ自分は続けられているというか、
I love that.
続けることを目的に続けてきたわけじゃなくて、本当に気づいたら続けられていたっていう感じで入れているのは今のメンバーだからなんだなって思います。
Kanami's path has never been an easy one, but she managed to keep moving forward, destroying every obstacle in her way. Even when she is tired to the point of where she can't barely stand,
That's you, Huxley.
Kanami
Yeah, it
will
is.
always give
On the
everything
daily.
on stage with the
Right, on the
biggest
daily.
smile. She is a mixture of passion, energy, and joy, who is and always will be full of surprises. Kanami, the genius composer.
Shout out to these people, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spoilers. Hane's next, buddy. That's gonna be our next one. That one I know you're excited for.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that.
I mean, this is just...
There's a lot to unpick there.
There is. So, like, I say that my favorite part of the whole thing was when she was doing everything in the band. Like, she just made her one man or her one woman band.
Yeah.
And she just did all the instruments. Like, what a fucking Chad, right?
Yeah.
What a fucking way to fucking...
Tenor?
Tenor, yeah.
Yeah.
Tenon,
yeah. What a tenor.
What a tenon.
Not what a chant, what a tenor.
Yeah, what a tenor. I love it, man.
I was just actually thinking, can you imagine just thinking I'd like to play guitar and actually teaching yourself it and then mastering it like she's mastered it? Like, it's not something that I think anybody can just do. I don't know. I might be wrong in thinking that, but I really don't think that the way that she just literally thought, I want to play guitar, got one, taught herself, and then got, like you said, just recorded everything, wrote all the songs, and now has got to the point where she is now. I really don't think she is a genius. It's not just something that anybody off the street can just go and do. I really don't think that there's something special.
I actually 100% agree, because when you start studying stuff like this, and you like us, like, we have learned a lot with our programming stuff that we've done for our, like, the podcasts and stuff, and these videos, audios, especially with me with audio. I'm a big audio guy. I want to make sure that my audio sounds good, and if something messes up, I'm like, no, trash it. I don't like this.
Yeah.
And that's basically how I think that she is. I think she's probably being a genius and coming with that. There's this level of, like, perfection that she wants.
Yeah.
In a way. And if she doesn't reach it, she feels like it's a failure, and it's not. And that's kind of how I am with my audio. Like, whenever I'm doing our podcast and I'm doing the episode and I feel like there's something off, or I feel like there's like a buzz or something in there, I'm like, no, I don't like this. It's like it's not an earworm. It's like an ear gremlin, and he's like in there, and he's just like, I hate it.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's the same way with all of these, like, programming tools that she's using, and all these songs that she's writing, and all the instruments that she wants to write
like
for other bands. Exactly. And I feel like the closer you get to perfection, the closer you get to failure, because that's going to be like that's just usually how it is.
Yeah.
But with her, she seems to find that really good balance in between it. I love how she gives it to the basser first. Basser. So I like how she
build
gives it to
from the ground upwards, don't they?
They really do. And I really like how I feel like she is the main songwriter, but I've heard that, other bandmates do write songs.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think it's her that writes all these songs. And she plays the guitar, and she fucking drops the fucking cymbals on the drums. I mean, what more could you love from this? Yeah, it goes Mincho mode. I feel like I am Mincho a lot of the time, because you have to reel me back in to be like, hey, you're going a little out of bounds here.
I agree with that. That is so,
I really love this. It's like, going through these documentaries is just that you can really feel like you're getting to know them on, like, a personal level. And
it's all good at just listening to a song and thinking, I like that part, I like this part.
I like that part. And
this is adding the context we need, I think, isn't it?
It is. And now that when we listen to these songs, now we have Saiki and KANAMI underneath our belt. So when we're hearing these songs, we're going to listen. Oh, shit. We can relate it back to this.
Yeah.
And,
that's great.
You got anything else, Huxley?
Again, I just want to shout out to OHRENJE and everybody involved in making these, because they are so good. Like, they are literally top class documentaries full of information. Like I said, far too much to kind of just summarize and pick out, but I think, everybody needs to give these a watch, either with us or without us, or both.
Yeah,
why not?
Either one, or both. Yeah, do both.
So, huge thank you again to OHRENJE and everyone involved. Yeah, brilliant.
All right, well then, with that said, y'all guys will go have an ear opening rest of the week. Go watch this documentary. It's great. We enjoyed it. Go watch it on your own. And remember, be good to each other. Peace.